Hello and welcome to the Montgomery County Real Estate Market Intelligence. Francis Marquez, your realtor with REMAX Realty Services. And this podcast has been created for homeowners here in Montgomery County, Maryland. If you own a home and if you're considering and selling within the next 6 to 12 months, this podcast is for you. There's a lot of noise in today's market. Headlines, interest rate speculations, social media opinions, national statistics that may not apply to your neighborhood. But real estate is local, and strategy matters more than headlines. In today's episode, we are going to be talking about one of the most important questions I've been hearing from homeowners here in Montgomery County. Is now the best time to sell? We're also going to be talking about what the current numbers actually mean, how pricing strategy impacts your bottom line, what's happening with the buyer's demand, and how to determine if this season aligns with your personal goals. Because the right time to sell has nothing to do about the calendar, it's about positioning. My goal with this podcast is very simple. I want to provide market intelligence, not hype. I want to give you information you can actually use, and I want to help you make confident, informed decisions when the time is right for you. So let's get started. Is now the best time to sell in Montgomery County? And to answer that properly, we need to look at three things. First, the numbers. Second, buyers' behavior. And third, strategy. Because timing without strategy is just guessing. Let's start with the numbers. Right now in Montgomery County, homes are selling at about 3% below the asking price. Days on market, 44. Inventory is increasing compared to the seller's market we had previously. Now, what does that mean? It means we are no longer in a frenzy phase, but we are not in a cash environment either. We are in a balanced, strategic market. And balanced market rewards prepared sellers. What I'm seeing locally, Rockville, Silver Spring, Olney, Germantown, Gettysburg, is that homes that are priced correctly, well presented, and marketed strategically are selling smoothly. However, homes that are overpriced, they sit, they reduce, they lose leverage, because this is no longer a market where you would be testing the price. This is a market where precision matters. The biggest mistake sellers are making is assuming that yesterday's pricing still applies. Many homeowners are anchored to peak pricing psychology, but today's buyers are analytical. They're watching the rates, they are comparing their options, they are negotiating. And when a property is 3 or 5% overpriced, the buyers feel it immediately. Here's what most homeowners don't realize. Overpricing does not protect your value. It weakens your negotiation position. When a home sits, buyers usually assume there's something wrong. The offers are going to be lower. The final sale price often is below the price if it would have been priced correctly on day one. Strategic pricing creates urgency. Urgency creates leverage. Leverage creates stronger offers. That's how you win in this market. Let's talk about buyers. Are they still out there? Yes. They are still out there. They are a little different. They are more payment sensitive. They compare driven. They also are more cautious. However, they are highly motivated. Why? Well, these buyers have been waiting. They have been renting. They need more space. They are relocating. And they are going through life changes, and life changes, they don't stop for interest rates. The buyers who are active right now are serious buyers. They write offers. However, they are not going to be chasing unrealistic pricing. If you are a seller who is considering to sell, your success depends on understanding the buyer psychology, and do not fight it. Let me share a recent scenario. A homeowner reached out. They wanted to sell above market value just to see. So we review the comparables in his area, the days on market, and the current competition. I also explained to them that pricing above market value could result in lower showings, longer days on the market, price reduction, and weakened negotiation power. So instead, we position the property strategically a little bit below the top comparable in his market. What happened? We had strong showings, multiple serious conversation, renegotiation leverage. The property sold smoothly. The difference wasn't timing, it was strategy. So is right now the right time? Here's the truth. There is no universal right time. There is only your time, your equity position, your life move, your financial goals, your preparation level. If you have a strong equity, you are considering a downsizing, need to relocate, or reposition yourself financially, this market absolutely works in your favor. But it requires correct pricing, professional representation, strategic marketing, skill negotiation. You know, this is not a passive market. This is a strategic one. And a strategic market rewards informed decisions. If you are listening and thinking I might sell this year, this is my recommendation. Make sure to not wait until you list. Start planning now. Know your home's current value, your proceeds, your options. There's no pressure, there's no obligation, just clarity. If you would like a market strategy consultation specific to your home in Montgomery County, please, you can contact me directly. This has been the Montgomery County Market Intelligence with Francis Marquez, where we focus on strategy, not speculation. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in our next episode. Bye.